Let's look at the most common body language cues that shows confidence. Number 1, maintain a decent degree of eye contact. I'm not saying be a creep, I'm just saying don't avoid the eyes entirely. Occasional eye contact shows you're comfortable with the other person and yourself. Now it's fairly obvious that the degree or duration of eye contact is completely situational. Now let's assume you're at a party. Just glance at the people you need to, and that's all the eye contact you need, for the most of it at least. And with that, break in a smile and I think you're good to go. Now let's say you're on a date. You want to be slightly more aggressive with that eye contact, no? As that shows interest and inclination. You obviously don't want to be on a date with someone who's looking at the food or looking at the ceiling or other people, right? That's pretty weird. Now, let's say you're at the office, you're presenting in a meeting. What would you do? Make sure you look at everyone in the meeting. That's what you'd be doing. Don't get away with just looking at one or two of them. And I'll tell you why. A, that becomes very obvious very quickly. And B, it may give others the idea that they're not that important. And obviously you don't want that now, do you? You might need to breeze through those eyes and make sure you've captivated everyone's attention through that occasional eye contact of yours. I hope this makes sense to you. Bringing us to point 2. Give them a firm handshake. Don't be a twig, give them a firm handshake. Again, it goes without saying, don't squeeze the bone or life out of them, making them feel discomforted in any means, but at the same time, let it not be a feather touch. Number 3, show gestures. Be slightly more theatric in the way you communicate your ideas and points. Obviously, it goes without saying again, don't go overboard with excessive of it, but let it be moderated enough to show you've internalized what you're speaking and you obviously completely believe in the narrative you spill out. Number 4, as Dr. Peterson would put it, stand up straight with your shoulders back. Don't slouch around because it very quickly demeans your stand. And this becomes more obvious, especially if you're in a room full of confident, successful people and they can see right through it. Right? Bringing us to point 5, have a calm, pleasant demeanor. Don't be fidgeting or doing obvious things that show a lack of confidence. For example, clenching your fists, crossing your arms, and those sort of things, right? Rather, loosen up, put on a smile, roll your shoulders back, take that posture till you completely internalize it, right? So, there you have it, folks. However obvious and as commonplace these may sound, they need to be reinforced, and on that note, I hope you found these useful.